Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be doing some image transfer and relief tiles. Thank you for joining us. Today I'm going to do a little quick relief tile of this dude right here, or this bird, either one. But it's a really fun, easy technique. That basically what we're going to do is we're going to outline the image that we choose with a water-soluble marker or washable, regular old Crayola. This one's not dried out. And then we're gonna lay it across our clay. Boom, transfer the image. Here's one that we just did a minute ago. That's the results we're looking for. It's got a lot of different textures. It's got like we kind of made our own image. You know, it doesn't look exactly like the image. So you're like tracing and copying, but then you make it your own. All right, so here we go. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna trace our image. And this is an important part because you have to try to get as much detail as you want to transfer over to your clay. All right, if you forget to do something, that part won't be there, and then you'll have to just make it up. But like this marker is gonna burn off in the kiln, so you won't see it. All right, so we're just gonna, you can take your time doing this. I'm just gonna do it real quick. I don't want to do any editing. I just want to be able to like do this quick demo. All right, so I think I got everything covered over here. I always like to do a little kind of a box around it. There he is. All right, so we'll lay that aside and we'll grab our clay. I took that, this is probably about a pound of clay, pound and a half. All right, and I'm gonna roll it out real quick using this bottle right here. Yeah, because today we're trying to get, not use any tools that you can't find around your house. Just using household items for this project. All right, it's like almost like a clay emergency situation. All right, and so you're trying to roll this thing out to about 1/4 inch thick, maybe 1/3 of an inch, depending how deep you want to carve. All right, and so I feel like before I lay it down, I'm gonna make sure it fits it just right, and that looks pretty good. All right, so I'll take it, I'll flip it over onto the clay. There we go, and just kind of smooth it on. And since the clay is made out of water, and that marker is made out of the water, so it kind of just transfers real easily. This wouldn't work with a regular Sharpie. There it is, look. I don't know if you can see that image right there. Got a nice little transfer. All right, and so now what I'm gonna do is, like, since I've chosen an image that's like it's all like foreground, background, and I'm able to push out the background. And what I usually do is I use the edge of this marker. Yeah, this is one of my my favorite projects to do. Is it's really satisfying. You get some fast results, and you can keep working on it and really like refine your relief. And what I usually do is, if I spend a lot of time working on one of these projects, I'll make a mold out of it, and then you can press out like a whole series of them. And it's like a lot of fun. And then when you press out your like a series of molds, you can make them all different colors and like accent different things. And then when you press out the mold, you can add even more details. Oh man, yeah, that's fun. Alright, so I'm just gonna go through. Yeah, usually at this point when I'm in class, I ask people if they have any questions. but it's like I'm talking to myself right here.
Oh, but you're talking to me. So what you're doing is you're rolling the marker along the edge, and that's how you're not dragging it.
Yeah,
you're rolling it.
Yep, rolling the marker.
So and you're kind of holding the marker at a little bit of an angle so that you're using the very tip to press in around the outside of your figure, so that like you're pressing your background into the back and allowing your image to be on the foreground.
And you're just stepping down, you know, like creating little steps back into the image. It's like really like fast. All right, and then what you want to do is like kind of smooth out any transitions over here so that it doesn't look like you rolled it with a marker. Alright, let me see. And so you gotta always remember that all the marker is gonna burn off, so you won't be able to see anything. So even if it's not, you don't want to really carve it out too hard, you can just use the edge of a tool just to leave a little impression. And what happens when you leave these little impressions later on, I can come back and wipe a little bit of underglaze into it and make it pop out. You know, any kind of any little bit will catch some underglaze, or maybe a little bit of iron oxide. Woo. All right, so here's my baseball dude. He's coming along, and so I like to mix up the textures. Maybe there's like a stand in the background over here, and this could be like a little stylized, you know,
little people heads.
Yeah, these could be like the crowd in the background. Yeah. You know, and then you use kind of whatever you got. Maybe this is like a little like the background. You got the dugout over here or something. Maybe there's like some people standing off to the side. Yeah. There. Alright, and then we could you gotta always look back, make sure that you brought out all the details. Like sometimes you can miss. There you go, and then this goes back in there. Like, he's got a huge neck. And like, I like to kind of get under there and like create a little shadow. When you create that shadow, it really creates an illusion that there's more there to it than there really is. And I like to like turn it and look at it from different directions, just so you can see what's going on. There's like a shoulder part that I lost over here. No, look, I guess the shoulder's lined right up with the bat right there. That's cool. And it also helps if you keep the image nearby as a reference, you know, because sometimes you lose it a little bit. And you want to make it easy to read. That's why you want to have like one main like focal point, and then everything else can be kind of blurred into the background. Let's see, I also got this texture that you can do like a little bit of a and this will catch the glaze, so maybe this will like, let's give a little like shading effect, little fading into the background. It's always fun to do like different textures. Let's see what else we got over here. Got a screwdriver. These are all my home tools. You know, I'm sure everybody's got like one of those junk drawers where you can pull like different things out of them. Could be like a screw or a nail. Let me see, like these knuckles right here. My hand looks a little bit backwards. Let's see, what else can we do for this dude? Oh, he's got like a little bit of a stripe on the shirt. Yeah, and so what happens is like you work on it right now when it's kind of really soft, and if you put it aside for like a few hours or till the next day covered, then you can come back and hit it with a different tool and kind of actually carve away at it. Like say if I were to use this, can kind of just carve out a little bit. But right now mine's a little bit too wet to carve completely out.
You could take that and add it on to make it
oh yeah
more depth. Like maybe
yeah.
that baseball bat wants some
Make it a little meatier.
yeah, since it's like super in the foreground, then you can just elevate it even further.
There you go. Now when you're adding that clay, you want to make sure you use a little bit of water and score it on there. Okay, so a little touch of water. Score it. I like to use these combs a lot. I like the best little scoring tool. Okay. That's a little, it's gotten all wet and sticky. Let me push this hat back a little bit. And it's fun to just play around, and then you can keep going. It's just like doing painting. So much fun.
Just keep circling around and reworking different parts and adding more details and creating more depth.
You know, and you can add your own little details to it. You know, maybe you could want to write a little message on the top. You know, what else this guy got going on? His shirt actually comes down this way a little bit. It's his other arm. All right, so that's the project right there. Relief tile, image transfer. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. It's really easy to get into, and then you can keep on working it, reworking it. It could be really time consuming if you make it. All right, hope you guys enjoy it. Email me and give me some feedback. Thank you.
Bye guys.
Bye.